boy Tay Bravo, man.
It's your boy Vontae, man.
It's your boy Rod.
Gerard, Juju.
Boy Javon.
Javon.
Alright, we got that boy Offset versus Lil Baby and QC.
You know what they said? Explain they beef or some shit?
Oh shit.
Yes, so how long that bitch is? Okay.
So what? Oh, he gonna tell us in here what the hell the beef about?
I guess he said something about he don't want no nigga to own his solo career.
Cause that nigga peeps, so basically.
Like he can own the Migos, but when he do his own shit, he don't want them. You feel me?
That nigga Offset, he was like he bought himself out of the contract.
Yeah. Something like that.
Offset is trying to hype up his new solo album, but now his issues with Lil Baby and QC been making headlines instead of the music. He filed a lawsuit against QC last week, and now it looks like the beef is really turning up. Here's what's going on. Last week,
Nah.
now it looks like the beef is really turning up. Here's what's going on. Last week, news broke that Offset was suing his label, Quality Control Records. According to the lawsuit, he paid him for the rights to his solo music, but QC is still trying to attach their name to his new project. Offset has a deal with Motown Records for his solo projects, but QC says that he's still signed with them. A rep from the label told TMZ, not only are the accusations in this lawsuit false, they are totally detached from reality. Offset remains a part of QC. Back to business. QC and the Migos was involved in another lawsuit back in 2020. The Migos sued their old lawyer, Damian Granderson, who also worked with QC. The suit said Granderson abused his position of trust as Migos fiduciary from the moment he was retained as Migos lawyer because he had a conflict of interest working with the same label they were signed to. Pierre P. Thomas from QC hopped on Instagram to respond and said, "It is unfortunate that the same people that we have worked hard for, provided opportunities for, and championed for are now alleging that we have participated in any kind of immoral or unfair business practices." The Migos later dropped the lawsuit, but clearly things ain't been smooth behind the scenes. After news broke about Offset's new lawsuit, P called him out on Twitter and said the last lawsuit was filed publicly and dismissed quietly. Let's see how this one go. Been too real for all this lame shit. Everyone know the real problem. Offset shot back and said, "Act like I'm the problem. I pay millions to get my rights back. You blackballed me. I ain't said shit one time, homie. I ain't spoke to you in 2 years. Now I drop and you want your name on my credit?" Then Cardi jumped in to defend Offset and said, Offset bought himself out his QC deal after they didn't want to renegotiate his contract. "I'm tired of people trying to make Offset look like the bad guy. Enough is enough." After that, Offset hopped on IG Live to tell fans what was up. He said that he's not with all the back and forth on social media, but he wants to own the rights to his solo career so his kids will be set for life. And according to him, P's trying to hold him back from leveling up his situation. During the live session, he said, "Sometimes people don't want to see you sprout and grow. You know what I mean? Not be a boss and own yourself." A couple days after Offset and P sent shots at each other on Twitter, P posted a video on his Instagram story. In the video, P asked Lil Baby to read a message off a piece of artwork behind him that said, "The show must go on." Then Baby yells, "The show must go on," while P is laughing.
Yeah. Hey, baby, you see what they say on the back? Read what they say on the back.
Show must go on. Show must go on. It wasn't a clear shot at Offset, but fans think it was aimed at him because of his history with Lil Baby. Baby's been signed to QC for years, just like the Migos, but they've had issues before. And another reason Offset might be beefing with P and QC is because Lil Baby is the label's hottest artist right now. Migos are still one of the biggest rap crews in the game, but Baby is definitely bringing in the most bread for QC right now. The Migos definitely don't have pull in the game like they used to, and all QC cares about is keeping Lil Baby happy with his deal. Back in 2020, there was rumors that Baby's 4PF crew jumped Offset outside a party. In February 2020, Offset was allegedly leaving a party when Baby's crew ran up on him. A video leaked showing what went down, but it's hard to tell what exactly happened or if Offset's even there. In the video, a group of dudes walk up and one of them says, "What's up, Off?" and some kind of fight breaks out. At the end of the video, a man who people claim is Lil Baby comes out and yells at the dudes who started it, "What the f is y'all doing, man?" No one knows what really went down, but MTO News says a source told them Offset supposedly owes someone $50,000 from a dice game. According to the rumor, dudes from 4PF saw Offset and pressed him about the money he lost shooting dice. But Lil Baby denied everything on his IG story, writing, "Stop speaking fake news. That shit fake." Even though Baby said the rumors about Offset was all cap, fans knew there was still static behind the scenes. Then in 2021, the Migos performed before a Logan Paul's boxing match with Floyd Mayweather. They played the track Straight In off of Culture 3, where Quavo opens up his verse with the line, "Act like something been taken. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening." After the set, Lil Baby allegedly took a shot at Quavo when he wrote, "Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening," with laughing emojis on his Instagram story. But he later deleted the post, which made even more fans think it was a shot at Quavo. Baby and Quavo was never really beefing, but a few months after the box.
I didn't nigga P Lane, bro. Cause Migos really, them niggas really big. That shit really got big.
Type shit.
If you watch Baby documentary, they were that nigga first big artist.
True.
At the same time, gotta understand it's a business, my boy.
So let the man up out of his shit, lame man, nigga.
Like, if I pay you your money, are you still?
Yeah. If nigga do that, then that money.
He just wanna have his solo career. He still signed to them niggas like with the Migos and shit.
But let him drop his own song on YouTube like another.
Like without his name being on the type shit.
Yeah.
But I ain't know him and Baby would beef. That shit.
You had.
They got
Hey, I don't know why the hell QC don't be having they goddamn. Like QC don't have their orange collab like that.
They used to. They got a couple QC tapes.
See, Baby doing shit behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah.
More fans think it was a shot at Quavo. Baby and Quavo was never really beefing, but a few months after the boxing match, rumors started flying that Baby was hooking up with Quavo's ex, Sweetie. Sweetie and Quavo started dating in 2018, but in March 2021, they split up, and Sweetie aired everything out on Twitter. She said, "I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to other women." Then, in November 2021, Baby and Sweetie were spotted together shopping in New York. Baby tried to squash the rumors, and
that shit lame fuck. That shit lame fuck on PN, bro.
Right. How the hell he got something to do with this?
That was publicity stuff. That was publicity stuff. Cause Jada even said she knew about shit. That shit was publicity stuff, bro.
Why that nigga playing both sides?
Yeah, he trying to keep his money, bro. That nigga playing both sides. He gonna be middleman. Fuck his ass.
tweeted, "Baby not dating no one. I'm single." But then it looked like Baby was capping because Quavo wrote, "Ain't tripping. We can swap it out. Hashtag QC the label." Now rumors been going around that Offset cheated on Cardi with Sweetie, but most people think it's all cap. A woman who claimed to be Nicki Minaj's stylist sent shots at Cardi about Offset hooking up with Sweetie, but Cardi clapped back with, "No, baby, you lying. You making crazy lies, starting shit, and putting female rappers in it with no receipts." It don't look like the rumors about Offset and Sweetie are true, but there's still something going on with the Migos on the back end. All three of them been dodging questions about the group splitting up ever since Takeoff and Quavo announced their collab project, Unc & Few. Offset and Cardi, both of them follow Takeoff and Quavo, and the three of them ain't been performing together at all. They pulled out of the Governor's Ball back in June, but the official story was that they had scheduling conflicts. Now the breakup rumors are flying again, because Quavo and Takeoff was featured on a track off DJ Khaled's new record, but Offset was left off. Khaled did an interview with Zane Lowe from Apple Music and said, "I mean, those are all my brothers. All three of them are my brothers. And from their big brother, we want to see them together no matter what. Nobody said they're not together."
I'm trying to tell you. I didn't mean that. From India, man.
Who?
That's one nigga, but
Who?
Khaled.
What's that word?
I said he for everybody except one nigga.
You want me?
So I'm not going to be one of those guys that's going to. None of the Migos will talk about what's going on. So all the talk about them breaking up are just rumors for now. Even if there is a breakup between Offset and the other two, hopefully they can work it all out. They all grew up together and are blood related. And like Jay-Z says, nobody wins when the family feuds. It's not clear how Offset's lawsuit with QC is going to play out, but P obviously ain't backing down. And if Lil Baby gets more involved, the situation could really turn up. Hopefully, both sides come to an agreement before anything worse happens. But when you're dealing with street dudes from Atlanta, anything can go down.
Like in the city.
Ain't gonna read that.
Going Aaron in that fire.
Y'all seen that shit with how much your shit sold? DJ Thing was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He like it was a miss due to all the big names that was on the album, DJ Khaled album, and he sell 200K. So he like it was a miss because all the big names like he had.
How much you sold?
It sold like 101
some shit.
111.
That ain't bro. There's too many people on that bid for that bid to do that, bro. He
But
had
they got
had Jay-Z on there, bro.
Yeah,
Jay-Z for the Bronx 200K by
I'm
itself.
telling you.
They, bro, them niggas by they settle, them niggas doing like 140, bro. Like my turn did 140.
I think that shit probably trash. He had all the hottest people out on that bitch too.
Telling you, Nardo Wood, he got that on there, that shit crazy.
No,
That bit was straight though. That Nardo Wick and
Kodak shit.
That shit was straight.
I ain't heard that bitch.
Oh, yeah, man. Without further ado, that's the end of the video. Y'all boys comment what y'all want to react to next down below, man. Subscribe to the channel. And we out.